and welcome back to another video in Clan. No, that is the wrong series. Hold on, let me retry that again. Hello and welcome back, guys. It is me, Eco, and today we're in Asterclan, not Clan. That's another series that I do hold dearly to my heart. And if you guys haven't seen it, the first episode of Season 2 is out now, and you don't need to watch all 21 episodes. You just need to watch the first episode of Season 2 if you really want to, because you don't need to understand all the other lore. It kind of explains it in the first episode, and it will definitely explain more in the second episode, so yeah. Anyways, we're here in Asterclan, and here, Asterstar is eavesdropping on his mate, Heavenpelt, who, if we go and check relationships with, is, yeah. She really, well, let's just see from her point of view. Yeah, she doesn't really care for Asterstar as much as a normal mate would, but, you know, they were actually, like, destined mates from, like, probably, like, kithood. I did say, like 10 times, but that's besides the point. And Asterstar and her are just trying to have a litter of kittens for Asterstar's quote-unquote bloodline. And he, in this monarchy royalty kind of world game series, one of those gotta fit the name of it somehow, but they are, so Asterstar is the king and Heavenpelt is the queen, so she still has authority over the clan. But anyways, in the last episode, we did have some kittens join the clan, but she hasn't even really checked them out. Yes, here. So we had Chirp Kit, Pansy Kit, and Lime Kit, who were kittens from their mother Marsh Tuft, who died while kitting them. And they don't really, I don't think they remember, no, they do remember their mother, but they don't, like, know, like, they knew her, but they don't remember her now. And now their mother is Robinbeak, or she's just the cat that found them, but she's kind of, like, treating them as, like, her kits. But she already has a kit in Floodspike, who is the deputy, and I think he's quite jealous of the kittens, especially Lime Kit. If we check his relationships, he is disliking and jealous of the young Tomcat, who probably just, like, in his eyes symbolizes him as a kitten. Chirp Kit, not so much. More Lime Kit. I think he sees himself in the young kitten more than his siblings. But we'll have to see how Floodspike deals with that. But let's just get started and check up on Nightgirl, who is trying to set a good example for younger cats, probably his adoptive son, Icepaw, who I don't remember who his mentor actually is. Oh, it's Russet Heart. Okay. Russet Heart was actually... Yes, Russet Heart was actually mentored by Heavenpelt. So yes, they were mentored by Heavenpelt. When they graduated, they were honored for their daring nature, and they graduated at 11 moons old. Oh, that's actually really cool, because it says which moon that was on. Okay, that is cool. Anyways, he's feeling happy. He's a good climber and mediator. He's prepared to be in the clan. He's not the best warrior to be mentored, to be apprenticed with an apprentice, but he is definitely a cat that Asterstar probably thinks would teach down, like, respect Asterstar, and that's what he wants. He's not trying to get the most skilled warriors, he's trying to get the most warriors that respect him the most, if that makes sense. Which it probably doesn't. But one of those cats, or two of those cats, are Lycanfur and Slate Smoke. And Slate Smoke is wondering how his past mentor, Lycanfur, is doing. And they, yes, let me read this. They were mentored by Lycanfur. Lycanfur influenced them to be more likely to be consistent. When they graduated, they were honored for their enthusiasm. They graduated at 11 moons old on Moon 2. Ooh. Oh. Slate Smoke's also flea-ridden. I feel like that's a very natural thing in the caves to be flea-ridden. But when they say enthusiasm in this sentence, they mean like enthusiasm to be in the clan and to respect Asterstar. It's not enthusiasm for training, which maybe it is with Slate Smoke, but that's not their intended original kind of idea when they mean enthusiasm. So yes, he has been fully ridden for 0 moons, and we're actually going to go on a patrol. I think Asterstar will stay back with Heavenpelt, and maybe they'll have a litter of kits soon. But I think Floodspike will go... Oh, I accidentally clicked Robinbeak. Okay, never mind. I guess Robinbeak and Cherrypaw, the medicine cats, will go on a patrol. And if you remember last time, Cherrypaw was very, very insecure because he feels like his mentor isn't taking him seriously as a cat who was chosen by StarClan to be the next medicine cat. And he's insecure of that because he doesn't think he's a very good medicine cat, but as he was quote-unquote chosen for this, well, it's not really quote-unquote, it did happen. He feels like StarClan made a mistake, and he's just has a very low self-esteem, but they'll go on an herb gathering patrol. Robinbeak has to attend one of their groomer jobs as a medicine cat. The grounds where Asterclan goes to mourn their dead needs to be tended to. They're bringing along Cherrypaw as their assistant for this trip, and the 2 cats head out in relative silence. I think this is a very, very eye-opening experience for Cherrypaw because he gets to see the gravesite for Asterclan cats. I don't think we've lost anyone yet, but I do think Robinbeak will see this as a good learning opportunity for her apprentice, and we'll see how he has a reaction. We'll see his reaction to this in the next thing when we proceed. Even though there's nothing about this place that's different, except for being chosen for a good peaceful spot, Robinbeak always feels that the grief and their love for their clanmates expressed here has seeped into every corner. They tidy the grounds, collecting rosemary as they work. It feels appropriate for the plant to grow here when its herbs are used to hide the scent of death. Yeah, Robinbeak, I don't know if Cherrypaw took much away from this patrol, but I do think he learned what rosemary is used for, and I guess that's okay. So, let's check with Asterstar and Heavenpelt can go on a training patrol. Asterstar suggests this might be a good chance to practice teamwork with Heavenpelt. Unfortunately, neither cat steps up to teach. It's a little awkward, but they wander back to camp to attend to other duties. I guess that didn't turn out as well as Asterstar hoped. Slate Smoke will go on a patrol with Floodspike and Lycanfur. And I think it will be a hunting patrol. Floodspike is the leader of this patrol. Floodspike spots a rabbit up ahead, and it seems to be acting strange. The patrol can see its tremors from a few fox lengths away. Floodspike catches the rabbit, and it's eaten as normal. I don't think Spike thinks anything different of the rabbit after they ate it, but I think Lycanfur is probably a little bit more wary of it. But not anymore, obviously, since it's eaten, not Ethan. Okay, Icepaw and Russet Heart will go on a patrol with Nightcurl, and it'll be a border patrol, since we've done every single patrol now. While on patrol, Icepaw notices an unfamiliar scent. Something here smells like a cat from not Asterclan. It turns out they were Icepaw's own paw prints. Icepaw huffs with embarrassment and can't meet the eyes of the rest of the patrol. They don't want to look dumb in front of the other cats. I'm sure Nightcurl will calm him down once they get back to camp and reassure him that he didn't do anything wrong. And let's check up. For this, since the clan is it's not that big, but when it gets bigger, I'm only probably going to do 5 cats to look into and not every single cat. But yeah, for now, I guess we'll check on every cat. So Asterstar is eavesdropping on Heavenpelt. Floodspike is assessing the apprentices. Robinbeak is wondering if they would be a good swimmer. Cherrypaw had quite the adventure today at the graveyard site. Lycanfur is eavesdropping on Heavenpelt as well. and Heaven Pelt is eavesdropping on Lime Kit. Night Curl tries to set a good example for younger cats. Rusted Heart is feeling happy. Slate Smoke wonders how Lycanfur is doing. Ice Paw, doesn't think that they have a good performing up to their mentor's standards lately, which is a direct continuation of how the patrol went with Ice Paw. And Chirp Kit refuses to eat the herbs that the medicine cat has given them for their tummy. I think he's still a little wary of the clan, even though he's been here for 3 moons, and I think he's still a little wary. Pansy Kit isn't scared of anything, and Lime Kit is looking extra fluffy today. So that's the camp today. Lots of eavesdropping. We have it from Asterstar, Heaven Pelts, who else was it? Lycanfur, yeah, okay, so that's that. Let's actually check out Boulder Paw, who is our medicine cat apprentice who died and is the kind of guide of the dead cats to StarClan. So Boulder Paw, 89 moons in life, but it's weird because they were named Boulder Paw. I'm actually kind of confused about how that would be possible. Let's check their history, maybe? No. Doesn't say much, but if you guys do have ideas, comment down below. Anyways, let's time skip 1 moon. We've only had 5 moons of this clan, and we're on our 3rd episode, so we're gonna see if we can get to 10 moons today, but we're not probably gonna get there, but we're gonna try. So let's time skip 1 moon. Nothing interesting happened this moon. And let's see the relationships. There's quite a bit. Okay. Floodspike, who was earlier jealous of Lime Kit, is now promising to always look out for the young Tom Kit, and I think Floodspike is starting to see himself as an older brother to the young kitten. Night Kit is currently really surprised that Chirp Kit's life isn't as easy as they thought it was. I think Night Curl makes assumptions about cats, but now that he learns more about Chirp Kit's mother, I think he feels bad for ever doing that. He's a very morally good cat. Oh, Night Curl had a fight with Ice Paw. That's really surprising. I think Ice Paw's kind of in his edgy emo phase, and I think that's kind of what's happening right now. Rusted Heart admires how brave a Night Curl is. I think Rusted Heart's finally trying to he's finally realizing how much of a pawful Ice Paw is, and I think he admires how brave Night Curl is for fathering such a young Tom who is, like I said before, in his emo phase. Lycanfur saw Heaven Pelt the other day and didn't get a chance to meow hello. Asterstar asks Lycanfur to speak up while chatting together. Asterstar challenged Slate Smoke to go spar with them. I think Slate Smoke would honestly be like, oh my gosh, this is my time. I'm going to talk to Asterstar. We're going to become the best of friends, and, we'll see how that affects the relationship. Asterstar is really surprised that Floodspike isn't as easy as he thought it was. I don't think he's that surprised. I think he sees Floodspike as a good pawn to move in his favor. Asterstar purrs for a long time at one of Heaven Pelt's lame jokes. They just really want to have kittens. Robinbeak is telling jokes about Ice Paw. Ice Paw would not appreciate that. Robinbeak wants to spend more time with Lime Kit. Heaven Pelt shares a joke about a neighboring clan with Lycanfur. Not Icefur. I keep wanting to say Icefur. I wonder why. I mean, that'd be a good name for Ice Paw. Heaven Pelt acknowledges? Yes, acknowledges. I don't know why that was such a tongue twister for me. Heaven Pelt acknowledges Pansy Kit with a twitch of their whisker. Yeah, Heaven Pelt always liked kittens. Slate Smoke had to nip Lime Kit on the rump because they were being naughty. Cherry Paw thinks Ice Paw is a very helpful cat. Ice Paw is talking with Lime Kit. Chirp Kit tells a joke that only Pansy Kit can understand. Pansy Kit thinks Asterstar isn't very considerate of others, and Lime Kit thinks of Pansy Kit as their best friend. So the kits are pretty close with each other, which makes sense. Let's check Floodspike's relationship with Asterstar. Why do you dislike Nightcurl? Why? He feels comfort in Asterstar. Yeah, Asterstar is not very respecting of Floodspike, which makes sense. Okay. Heaven Pal, okay, at least they're going up more. And maybe they'll have kittens in the next moon. Or, like, be pregnant, you could say. And I think, as I click every single button, I think Nightcurl, Nightcurl after next moon is going to become a mediator, I think. But I want him to go on a patrol first. So Nightcurl can go on a patrol with a random cat. How do I do that? I don't remember. Can you not randomize cats to go on the patrol? No. Oh yeah, right here. I'm dumb. Okay, Ice Paw. Not Cherry Paw. Sorry, I don't want Medicine Cat Patrol today. Slate Smoke, Asterstar, Floodspike. Okay. Remove. I think this is good. And Rusted Heart. Okay, let's do training. Your patrol has a disagreement and look to Nightcurl to settle this dispute. Nightcurl stutters, like me, and they don't think that they are fit to lead the patrol. Shucks, Nightcurl. Yeah, I think that might be his last run. Like, he probably won't want to lead a patrol ever again and just to be a mediator. So Lycanfur can go on a patrol with Floodspike and Heavenpelt. I think Asterstar will stay back today. And I actually like how Heavenpelt's a better warrior than Asterstar. I think that's pretty funny. As the patrol is checking the border lines, they hear the traipse of paw steps through the territory. Floodspike, as deputy, will proceed. The patrol approaches warily and comes upon a kitty pet that's sniffing around. The kitty pet notices their arrival and brightly says that they've heard about the clan and wish to join. The patrol agrees to take them on, and Icefur has joined the clan. I think that was StarClan, obviously not actually, but I think that was StarClan speaking through me, and now we have Icefur joining the clan, which is literally, I kept saying Icefur, and now I know why. Incredibly clever, natural intuition. I think Robinbeak had a vision from StarClan that a cat named Icefur would join the clan. Wow. Okay, that is really, really interesting. Wow, okay, looking around the camp with wonder. Icefur, I think Icefur will go on a patrol with Asterstar, and I think they'll go on a hunting patrol. Icefur, as the new kitty pet, hasn't really learned the warrior code yet, is tempted to eat the prey that they just caught. After all, the patrol has caught enough on this hunt that they'll have trouble carrying it back to camp. They stop for a quick snack and return to camp laden with prey from the fresh kill pile. So she did end up breaking the warrior code, but I think that's okay since it's like her first day. Leaffall holds the last chances to stock up on herbs that will die off in Leaf Bear, and Robinbeak heads out to gather fresh marigold for the stores with Cherry Paw before the plants wither and die off. It stops infection, bleeding, and sore joints. Why would any medicine cat ever want to risk running out of it? Robinbeak brings back as much marigold as they can stuff into their mouth and somehow manages to fit in a little tansy too. Cherry Paw actually drops some of the leaves they carry on the way back to camp, a little overambitious with how much they can carry. Again, Cherry Paw is just thinking too highly of himself. It's a he, right? Yeah, it is. Curious about the other clans. I think I'm going to time skip. Rusted Heart misstepped and slipped from a rock, dislocating a joint, and Slate Smoke has finally gotten rid of all their fleas. And as the herb stores are inspected by the medicine cats, it's noticed that all the marigold went bad. We just got that marigold. Okay, they'll have to be replaced with new ones. Yeah, okay. Floodspike knows that the advice Icepaw gave them will be helpful. Nightcurl playfully teases Heavenpelt for missing a catch. Nightcurl saw Icepaw being considerate, proud of his son, I'm sure. Russet Heart is jealous that Lycan forgot to go on the border patrol this morning, even though Russet Heart literally slipped and, hit a joint. Lycan Fur thinks Lime Kit is very helpful. Slate Smoke... Yeah, I did not skip that. Okay. Slate Smoke knows that they have to make Asterstar feel better. Knows how to say. What to say. Oh, okay. Asterstar is really surprised. Okay, it's the same life one. Kind of like the whole deal with, their mother who died. Robinbeak mews congratulations to Lycanfur for a job well done. Robinbeak is sharpening their claws near Slate Smoke. Heavenpelt lifts their chin up while passing Cherry Paw. Slate Smoke helps Icepaw pick burrs. If we get a cat now that joined the clan and named Iceburr, I'm Starclan, guys. Anyways, so that Slate Smoke helps Icepaw pick. Okay, I can't do this. I'm so bad. It's ridiculous. Okay, that was my hand over my mouth, by the way. Slate Smoke helps Icepaw pick burrs out of their fur. Cherry Paw sees that Asterstar's piece of prey looks tastier and asks if they'd like to swap. They agree happily, saying that they like the other one better. Icepaw is having a wonderful time discussing recent clan news with Robinbeak. Chirpkit thinks Nicecurl was nice to them today. Pansy Kit is checking on Chirpkit, and Lime Kit is sharing tongues with Asterstar. And Icefur thanks Russet Heart for covering for them on a patrol earlier. I managed to spit out the words. Okay. I gotta think. And with a long sigh comes intense thinking. Okay, we're gonna adopt. No, you don't need an adoptive parent. You need. So, yeah, okay. Robinbeak is your mother. And we're gonna get adoptive parents. Robinbeak is the cat. Which also means I have to do this for all of them. Robinbeak, yes. Lime Kit, Robinbeak, yes. So that means, if we look at family tree, they have Lime Kit and Floodspike as their adoptive sibling, and Robinbeak as their adoptive mother, which is exactly what I was going for. Okay, one more set of patrols and one more time skip of a moon, and then I'll end off the video. So Asterstar and Heavenpelt go on another training patrol. Asterstar approaches Heavenpelt, asking if they wouldn't mind showing Asterstar their hunting techniques and perhaps doing some training with them. Asterstar marvels at the opportunity to have Heavenpelt's time to themselves. Heavenpelt is such a popular cat, so friendly and fun to be around, and yet when the training session draws to a close under the setting sun, Heavenpelt looks surprised to be told so. Asterstar, I didn't know you were so... I didn't know you liked your meat that much, really. I think Icefur can go on a patrol with, Icepaw. The patrol wants to hold a training session for Icepaw. They decide to focus on how best to leap up a rocky cliff. Icepaw listens carefully as Floodspike explains how to find paw holds and take advantage of the cliff's craggy surface. Slate Smoke, Nightcurl, and Lycanfur can go on a hunting patrol. A rabbit bursts out from under the cover, startled by the patrol. The patrol rallies almost instantly and manages to corner and catch the rabbit. Then one last herb gathering patrol. Ooh, wow. Okay, let me focus and try not to stutter on this one. With Leafall washing around... I already messed up. Okay. With Leafall washing the world in rich, warm tones, Robinbeak feels the need to gather as many leaves as possible before the sun turns, and the clan must survive without a new stock until New Leaf. There's a tree in the dip along the stream they want to check on today, and they bring Cherrypaw to teach why harvesting from sheltered plants can be helpful. Unfortunately, the other tree Robinbeak has picked out seems to have a bug infestation of some kind, and Robinbeak doesn't want to use those tattered, deceased-looking leaves. So I did mess up several times, but the whole gist of that was there was a failed kind of herb teaching moment there with Robinbeak and Cherrypaw. Time skip. Slate Smoke has gotten White Cough. It's still Leaf Fall, luckily not Leaf Bear. Chirp Paw has reached the age of 6 moons and has been made an apprentice with Lichen Fur as their mentor. In their eagerness, Pansy Paw accidentally shoves their nose into Floodspike so hard that Floodspike flinches back in surprise. Pansy Paw sheepishly apologizes and the two have a good laugh about it. But also, Pansy Paw has gotten a cough and green cough. And Lime Paw strides up to their new mentor, looking very proud and excited to be apprenticed to the leader himself, Asterstar. And Icefur has also gotten White Cough. Let's check these poor kitties. So many are sick. Icefur, Pansy Paw, Rusted Heart, Slate Smoke, and I think Lime Paw might get a big head about himself being trained to the leader of the clan, who Asterstar, yeah, very high platonic like, not that high though, but like pretty high, since Lime Paw was new to the clan. Asterstar, what are your thoughts on your mate? Okay, you do love her, kind of. I think this is the perfect moment for Nightcurl, even though the clan is low on warriors. I think he's going to become not a medicine cat, that was an accident. Okay, warrior to medicine, mediator, not medicine cat. I think he's worried about other cats judging him, but I think he knows it's the right thing to do today. And I think they're gonna do Asterstar and Heaven Pelts. And yeah, that was pretty good session, especially since Nightcurl is new and he's not that good at being a mediator since he just became one. But anyways, that's all for today's video. If you'd like to see more, like and subscribe and ring the notification bell to get notified when I post new videos. Each video is getting more and more better for the most part. Whenever I stutter, I hope you guys aren't just like face palming, and I just realized that, like, why am I posting videos with me muttering and stuttering and like messing up my words? So I'm going to try and make them more and more better and higher quality, since you guys probably don't want to hear that in every single video. Anyways, see you guys later. Bye!